Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Anupma Biology classes. In this video we will see classification of fungi, and this is the part first of classification section in case of fungi. Because there are 5 divisions in fungi, so we will see Mastigomycotina and Zygomycotina, 2 divisions in this video, and after this in the next part we will see Ascomycotina, and after this in the next video we will see Basidiomycotina and Deuteromycotina. This video is taken from CBSE class 11th part 10th of chapter 2. Now let's start the topic. So first thing is, in case of classification of fungi, kingdom fungi includes 5 divisions. First one is Mastigomycotina, second is Zygomycotina, third is Ascomycotina, fourth is Basidiomycotina, and the fifth and the last one is Deuteromycotina. So in this video we will see only 2 divisions, Mastigomycotina and Zygomycotina. So see here things to understand. In this case, in the divisions of fungi, one class, that is Phycomycetes, which is known as algal fungi. Earlier, the mycologists recognized class Phycomycetes under the division fungi to include all lower fungi which possess branched cynocytic mycelia. Such forms are now placed under 2 separate divisions, Mastigomycotina and Zygomycotina. So now in this video we will see Mastigomycotina in the separate class Omycetes and Zygomycotina in separate class Zygomycetes. Before this, both Mastigomycotina and Zygomycotina in the same class, which is known as Phycomycetes. So the first division, which is known as Mastigomycotina, which comes under class Omycetes, see here. The main characteristic features of Mastigomycotina are first one, the thallus is mycelium in this case. The hyphae are cynocytic. You know what is cynocytic? Cynocytic hyphae means aseptate and multinucleate condition. Septa appears in old hyphae or during the formation of sex organs. Asexual reproduction occurs by the formation of spores produced inside the sac-like sporangia. Terrestrial species produce aplanar spores and aquatic species produces zoospores. The sporangiospores are released from sporangia through the apical papillae or opercula. The zoospores may be uniflagellate or biflagellate. Biflagellated zoospores usually have heterocont flagellation. What is heterocont flagellation? That is, one flagellum is tinsel sept and the other is whiplash type. The tinsel sept flagellum have tiny hairy outgrowths. See here, this is the tinsel flagellum, which is known as mastigonemes, and whiplash, this is smooth flagellum. Sexual reproduction may be isogamous or oogamous type. That means this is isogamous, both are same in size, and oogamy, here the egg is large and the other one, that is the male, is smaller in size and the male is motile and the female is not motile. In case of oogamous, the male sex organs are antheria and the female is oogonia. So this is the structure of female hyphae, here oogonia structure, and the male have antheria structure. The mode of sexual reproduction or sexual fusion is gametangial contact type. So plasmogamy is immediately followed by karyogamy and then meiosis occur. Sexual reproduction leads to the formation of resting oospores. So this is the general characteristic features of Mastigomycotina. And this is the structure of oospore. Now, let's see here some examples of Mastigomycotina. So, first one is, this is Phytophthora. Phytophthora infestans. Infestans is a species of Phytophthora. The most common species of Phytophthora is Phytophthora infestans, which causes late blight of potato. See here, this is the disease which caused in potato by Phytophthora infestans. The disease is common in hills above 6,000 feet. Symptoms of disease appear as hydrotic spots at the margins and tips of lower leaves. These spots then become necrotic, that means dead, and turn brown to black in color. Potato famine during the year 1843 to 46 in Europe, resulting in the death of 250,000 people, occurred due to epidemic caused by Phytophthora infestans. The vegetative hyphae are long, tubular. See here, this is the structure. This is the vegetative hyphae, and branched and cynocytic. Asexual reproduction occurs by the formation of oval or lemon-seped sporangia, which germinate to produce biflagellated reniform uninucleate zoospores. Sexual reproduction is oogamous and results in the formation of thick-walled oospores. So this is about the Phytophthora. Here there are the two processes, sexual and asexual. Sexual occur by the oospores and the asexual occurs by the sporangiophore or conidium formations, zoospores. This is oospore. Now, the second example is albugo, which is also known as cystopus. The most common species of albugo is albugo candida, which causes white rust of crucifer. Symptoms of the disease appear on the leaves in the form of shining white or cream yellow pustules, which gradually becomes powdery and appear like rusting. The fungus also causes hypertrophied inflorescence of brassica. Albugo candida is obligate endoparasite that produces cynocytic mycelium in the intercellular space of host. It sends button-shaped haustoria to absorb the food material. Asexual reproductions occur by the formation of conidiosporangium produced in chains in basipetal succession on the conidiophores. So this is about albugo or cystopus. Next is Pythium deberianum. So the most common species of Pythium is Pythium deberianum, which causes damping of disease of seedlings common in tobacco, tomato, mustard, chilies and cress seed beds all over the world. Now the next example is downy mildew fungus. Many genera belonging to Mastigomycotina like Sclerospora, Peronospora, Plasmospora, etc. causes downy mildew disease in crop plants. Symptoms of the disease appear on host surface in the form of cotton or woolly mycelial growth. The important among them are downy mildews of grapes caused by Plasmopara viticola. Green ear disease of bajra, Penistium typhoides caused by Sclerospora graminicola. So these are the important which occurs in these. These are first one, that is occur in case of grapes, which is caused by Plasmopara viticola. Green ear disease of bajra, which is caused by Sclerospora graminicola. So downy mildew or green ear disease occurs by this Sclerospora graminicola, and hosts are bajra or pearl millets or sorghum. After this, see here the second division. So before this we discuss about the first division, that is the Mastigomycotina. Now Zygomycotina, and the class is Zygomycetes. This is known as the conjugation fungi. So the main characteristic feature of Zygomycotina are as follows, like thallus is mycelial, The hyphae are synocytic, that means aseptate and multinucleate. Septa appear in old hyphae or during the formation of sex organs. Cell wall is made up of chitin or fungal cellulose. Zygomycetes is characterized by absence of any motile, that means flagellated body. Asexual reproduction occurs by the formation of thin-walled, non-motile sporangiospores formed by the cleavage inside the sporangia. The sporangia are born at the tip of a special hyphae called sporangiophores. So, see here, this is the sporangiophore. On this here, sporangiospores are formed by the cleavage inside the sporangia. And the sexual reproduction occurs by the copulation between the two identical gametangia. The mode of sexual fusion is gametangial copulation, type called conjugation. Both are conjugate to form a new body. This is why zygomycetes are also called conjugation fungi. Gametes are non-motile and multinucleate called cynogametes. Sexual reproduction results in the formation of diploid zygospore. The zygospore is different from oospore because it is produced by the fusion of two non-motile gametes inside the fusing isogametangia. The oospore, on the other hand, is produced when the male gamete fuses with the non-motile female gamete inside the female gametangium. The diploid nuclei of the zygospore divide by meiosis before it enters to resting stage. During germination, the zygospore gives rise to a promycelium that bears a germ sporangium at its tip. The germ sporangium produces meiospores called germ spores. Now, after this, some examples of zygomycetes. First one is Pylobolus. So the common species is Pylobolus crystallinus, which growing on dung. The fungi which grow on dung are called coprophilous, you know about it. The mature sporangia are shot to a distance of more than 6 feet in the air, and therefore the fungus is called squirting fungus. Now, after this, the second example, which is known as Rhizopus and Mucor. These are the two primitive genera of the mucorales which bear large multispored columellate sporangia borne singly or unbranched sporangiophores. Most of these species are saprophytes except a few which causes disease in plants and animals, including human beings. For examples, see here, that is the Mucor pusillus, which causes bronchomycosis disease in man. Rhizopus stolonifer, which causes leek and soft rot of sweet potatoes and apples during storage. A few species are applied in alcoholic fermentation and in industrial production of citric acid, lactic acid, fumaric acid and enzymes. Now, so what is the difference between the Rhizopus and Mucor? Rhizopus mycelium is differentiated into three kinds of hyphae, that is stolon rhizoids and sporangiophores, while the Mucor mycelium is undifferentiated, that is it has only one kind of hyphae. Rhizoids present in Rhizopus and rhizoids absent in Mucor. Rhizopus food material is absorbed mainly by rhizoids. In case of Mucor, food is absorbed by the entire mycelial surface. Sporangiophores occur in tufts from the stolon opposite the rhizoids. In case of Mucor, sporangiophores usually occur singly from any point on the mycelium. Rhizopus spores easily disseminated by wind. While in case of mucor, spores remains adhered to columella and thus spores are not easily disseminated. So these are the difference between the rhizopus and mucor. And this is the whole video about the classification part 2. That means Mastigomycotina and Zygomycotina, two divisions are here, and their general characters and their examples. So if you understand this video, please like and share and subscribe to my channel Anupma Biology Classes. If you have any questions, any queries or any suggestions, you can ask in the comment section below. Thank you for the watching.